Hey Lee, where you at?
I am actually in North Platte um, at the Tractor Supply. Got here at about 1:30. It was a real short haul, and I will probably spend the day here. I've got some building that I absolutely have to do so that I can mount my stove and just get shit so that I'm not tripping over stuff all the time. And I'm going to try to figure out how to do my laundry and stuff like that. So, yeehaw.
Yeehaw! How's the weather for you over there?
Uh, Starting to get a little warm, but it wasn't bad. I think we were up in the high 70s. Um, Mosquitoes are out. Oh joy! So just just summer weather.
Yeah.
Had a had an interesting day. I bought a generator, a small generator, um, for a veritable fortune. But hey, that's what you got to do. And I've got it so that I can now have a air conditioner if I choose to put one in here, which I think I'm going to choose to put one in here. Um, I have an air conditioner, and more importantly, so I can charge. Well, not more importantly, but importantly, so that I can charge my phone batteries and phone. It's a good little generator. So I hate to spend the money, but if I don't do it, I'm going to be miserable all summer long, and I'm just not up for that. So, yeehaw.
Is it a gas power generator or how does that what kind of generator do you use for a small wagon like that?
Well, generators generally are gas or propane. This one's gas, though. I didn't want to spend the money on getting the propane. That would be more to handle. Not that gas isn't, but I can buy 5 gallons of gas and store it a little bit easier than I can buy an equivalent amount of propane. Oh, excuse me. Um, and this one is gas, so I'll have to put it outside, mount it outside somewhere. Um, and that's one thing I've got to do tomorrow is figure out where I'm going to mount it. So it's going to be run outside but stored inside so that it doesn't grow legs. So I've never. Well, I'll take that back. I've had stuff stolen from me, but um, it's generally pretty exceptional that stuff disappears. But by the same token, to keep the honest people honest, don't tempt them. So,
when you say
yeehaw!
when you say you've had things stolen, what did people steal? And did you ever catch them or
It was gone. Um, honestly, I don't remember. I had a toolbox stolen, all my tools. Um, I've had other stuff stolen, but hell, Chris, it's been 18 years. I don't remember all that shit.
yeah.
So, yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
So tomorrow, as I say, might be the day I sit here and start working on things. I've just got to get shelves built. Oh, excuse me, in the wagon. I just absolutely despise um, not being able to put my stuff and have a shelf that it belongs on.
Yeah.
So,
With
and I've just got to get it so that I'm not moving stuff on my bed all the time. That really irks me too.
with a shelf, do you have to like build it into the wall, or is it somehow kind of have some kind of locking mechanism on it so when you're going down the road, stuff doesn't fall off of it, or how do you configure that?
All you do is put a lip on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, just a 1x2 lip. That's really all it needs. Um, I'm on the outside. I might be a little more simple and just use chains to hang it.
So like the gas can, is that bungee corded into the outside of the wall like your barrel of water, or I know you.
It's going to be underneath of that. I've got a ledge here that's about 16 inches wide that I can just put a shelf and put it in there. The stove will be inside, and run from there. I'll have to take it in and out each time, but that I don't mind. I can live with that. But having it so that it's on my bed, taking it off my bed, on my bed, off my bed, that just is not going to cut the cake.
Yeah.
So, yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
So, nothing real exciting. Excuse me. Nothing real exciting going on. I'm just trying to keep this little household chores that I've been procrastinating on. You know, I've got to clean this wagon up. I'm getting to the point that it's just irritating me all the time. Trying to get, as I said, the shelf in. Once I get actually shelves, there'll be 3 or 4 of them. Once I get that done, I'm thinking about taking the back 4 feet of the wagon on the upper and putting a bunk bed back there, and it'll give me 4 foot of area to store my my grain and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about, oh, God darn it, I'm thinking about just cutting through the wall, cutting a door through the wall, so that I can just dump my grain in it, or when I say grain, I mean cubes. Dump my grain in and out and not have to go inside all the time. It's an absolute pain in the neck to have to pick those bags up and then kind of trundle them through a 4 foot door, and then stack them. So if I put a 4x4, I guess it's 4x5 foot bunker in there, I can store my grain. And then I'm going to put my water tank back there too, and that'll start giving me a little bit of room. And that's pretty much what I'm thinking of doing. I won't put the back bunk in until I get a little further. I've got to be thinking about what I'm going to do for my new wagon, and I'm actually kind of seriously thinking about just starting that when I get it, and kind of putting a floor on it and just going from there.
So, Lee, I got a question for you.
Sure.
If you had, a blank checkbook to build a wagon, whatever, if money wasn't a problem to build your wagon, or wasn't a factor, would you do anything differently? What would your wagon look like? Would you even build the wagon, or would if you had that kind of money, would you still be traveling the way that you do? I'm sure you would.
That's a little bit too open blank of a question. I do the wagon differently, but I don't know what I would do. It depends upon how much money I have. Depends upon who I get to do it. If I could get somebody to do it and not have to do it myself, that would delight me.
I mean,
I've got some ideas of what I want done on the wagon. The next wagon will definitely have struts on it. The next wagon I will probably make it 16 or 20 feet long. It's going to be nice inside. It's going to have adequate light. It's going to have water storage that's, that appropriate for the amount of horses I have. Same with cubes. And beyond that, I can't really say, because until I get to the point that I'm actually building it, I'm just speculating, and that irritates me.
Fair enough.
So, yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Is there anything else on your mind?
Oh, mainly I might go up to the convenience store about a quarter of a mile away and have a hot dog. So, I didn't get cooking done today, but I got the stove, so that, or the generator, so that was really important.
Yeah.
So, and some other stuff, little stuff. So, yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Well,
I guess this is the part where we say, hey, if you haven't subscribed on our YouTube channel at xamericabyhorse at YouTube or xamericabyhorse.com or soon to be xamericabyhorse at Facebook and xamericabyhorse at TikTok. I'm working on that one. Gotta get 1,000 people first. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Like, if you would, please. Any interactions are always appreciated. And with that, I am going to say good night.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.